When you hear the name Mary Padian, you definitely picture the funny, eccentric buyer from the lockers, constantly laughing and pulling out some strange piece of junk that somehow makes money. But Mary's full potential is never fully realized for the majority of spectators. Beneath the smile is the real person, the lengthy journey that has made her so adept at what she does, and the quiet strength that keeps her going in a very challenging world. Stay with me until the very end of the film because once you get to know Mary Padian, you won't be able to see her the same way. On the episode, Mary seems to be the free spirit of the bunch. Her hair is loose, her clothes are casual, and her smile is friendly. While other customers roll their eyes, she laughs at rusty signs, broken lamps, and strange little statues. Many folks think she's just having fun. Mary, meanwhile, is focusing on minute details, such as the shape of a chair leg, the type of wood, the design of old handles, or the glass on a frame, while everyone else is staring at the massive, sparkling goods. She's already thinking, can I fix this? Can I turn this into something beautiful? Who would buy it? That lighthearted vibe conceals a very astute business and design mind. Mary was a Texas child who grew up surrounded by hard work, noise, and vintage parts long before the cameras. Her father used machines and dealt with metal, and she saw him revitalize things that appeared to be finished. Mary leaned in where other children would have turned away from the grease and grime. She was accustomed to rummaging into dusty corners, stacks, and boxes to find what might be hidden beneath. That's where her interest in junk came from. Garbage was never just rubbish to her. It was an opportunity to find value where no one else could, as well as a challenge and a dilemma. Later on, she turned that habit into a little company. She started a little company that she called a finds place. Unusual cupboards, chipped tables, strange metal objects, and old chairs all appeared worn out and forgotten as they passed through her door. Mary then left for her job. She transformed them into unique home goods by sanding, painting, adding new components, and blending colors and styles. Local designers and buyers started to take notice. They went to her when they needed a table or cabinet with personality, something that didn't look like it came from a big box retailer. She had years of experience behind that smile by the time you met her at a locker. Now consider the auction yard. It has a lot of big personalities and is fast and noisy. In an attempt to frighten one another away, people yell and wave their hands. You could lose hundreds or even thousands of dollars on a single poor bet. At first, Mary felt unimportant in the chaos. However, she was not going to give up. Instead, she learned to use her poise as a weapon. She watched as others rushed in. She waited for a moment, saw who winced, and listened to the auctioneer's beat. Then, in that moment of silence, she would make a forceful, obvious bid. She frequently left with a locker that made sense to her imaginative eye but appeared hazardous to others. Thus, Mary Padian, who you are unaware of, is more than just a charming junk girl with a lovely laugh. She turned a childhood pastime into a store, and that store into a movie. She is a tireless worker, a silent fighter, and a creative person. She demonstrates that you don't need perfect things to have a great life, nor do you need to be loud to be strong. If you like discovering Mary Padian's secret side, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss more tales like this. Watch the complete video, hit the like button, and share it with a friend who appreciates discovering hidden gems.